Who came up with the crybaby match? Audience question.
I don't know. Obviously, some genius in Connecticut. All right. It was. I was already.
Who was? I don't know who was writing TV
I'd already
back
given
then, but
my notice. I was on the way out by then.
The deal on that was, I was trying to be on my way out, but my contract rolled over. And and I didn't know when my contract was supposed to end.
Yeah.
So, and
That's not like you to not be on top of
No, you were really screwed. I gave my notice. Kev gave his notice. You didn't give your notice.
Hey, look.
But you're riding with us, hanging with us. You have all the heat. But now, you're there. And now it's just you get the back.
So I'm staying. Scott's leaving. And we're doing In Your House in Louisville, Kentucky. Is that correct?
That's good to me.
Yeah, Louisville.
That made me leave. Yeah. That night I left.
Yeah.
That was the...
obviously Vince is the guy. And Cornette was there, too. And Cornette was the one that came and tried to sell me on how it was so good for me. And I was just like, look, man, I'm going to do it, but don't just stop.
Was this after you put the frogs in Cornette's jacket?
It was way after. And I don't even know if he realizes that happened. But, oh my God. So even though it wasn't, I was really unhappy with it. I mean, really unhappy. We did the best I could with it.
That was a murder.
And I did the job for him, and he was the one leaving, and I was the one staying. How's that work?
So I have that match with Brett when Taker comes through and grabs me. So I say to Brett, I said, let me power bomb you. And that way there, it's like, boom, I power bomb you. Now as I leave, Taker grabbing me not only causes me the match, but it caused me to be the champion. So it builds to us, we're the semi-main event, and we're co-main event for WrestleMania. So Brett won't do it, and Vince, and it was right for business. And that's the only time I've ever seen Taker stand up and go, Brett, shit isn't just for you.
But he still didn't do it.
But he still didn't do it.
So still didn't do it. Because now I have given my notice, and I've got this deal where it's really sweet because I haven't met Bischoff yet, but my contract's set up that if I choose to leave Vince, I don't have to. But if I do, I'm guaranteed this. And if anybody else comes in, I get what I get. If they get more, I get more too. And so
I came in after the match, and when he was in the shower already because he worked before me, I walked right in the shower. I said, I'm coming with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said, I'm done. I said, that's it. I said, I'm done. He goes, cool. At least I'll know one person up there.
Yeah, at least I'll know one guy. We had no idea it was going to blow up like it did.
Question is, did the Bullet Club come to you guys about the gimmick before they started using it?
Well, we each get royalties from them. We each get royalties. Or sometimes I just get like a back massage. If I'm in the same town with them, or happen to be, like foot massage, whatever,
Do you think that when they had that, for no reason whatsoever, they had that 6-man elimination match, and they beat Gallows and they beat both those guys, pinfalls, coming in the door. So you wonder why you don't have heels and why you don't have heel stables. They've never, ever booked heat. The only person, when you book heat, it was explained to me by Kevin Sullivan. It's a hot air balloon, and you got to put that fire underneath it. Have you ever watched a hot air balloon when it's laying down? How long it takes for the balloon just to go here, even before it starts to go this way and move? It takes a long time for that thing to get to where it's where it's serious heat. They have no competition, yet they hot shot everything. And if you why? And why? We had the Monday Night Wars. The NWO was around for 3 effing years. There might have been 65 million of us, but it's just why? Why do you, as soon as something gets heat, it's destroyed? That's why you don't have any heels, because you don't book heat.
Yeah, I got one last question for you guys. Scott, 3 top promo guys in the business all time.
My 3 top.
Yeah, and you can add a couple more if you want, and a comment on your 3.
Gee, I don't know.
Like what era?
Any era.
Because Dusty was really good, you know.
It was awesome.
I'm going to say.
Definitely on the Mount.
I'm going to say superstar Billy Graham because he actually influenced Dusty. Superstar Billy Graham was so far. If you've seen his DVD, like it's called like 20 Years Too Soon.
Right.
It's such a well done thing about his life. You know, he was just so he was Hulk like before Vince's father was ready for Hulk. Vince's father was still going with Bob Backlund, All-American Boy, that's going to be my champion. And the people were going, no, we want that cool, big, tan dude with the boas. And, you know, he was doing all that stuff. And I don't know.
So Dusty Superstar Woman.
Well, I took from him, yeah, I'm going to have to say Dusty.
It's different styles.
I'm going to say Jake Roberts.
Yeah, Jake, amazing.
Jake is one of those guys who could talk real soft because
it's like kind of like Clint Eastwood.
I remember something I learned from Kurt Hennig. He said like sometimes, and he used the Road Warriors as an example. He said sometimes like Animal would go well, and he said if you're looking at the audio thing in the truck, it would go up and down like well, and he would say something, and then he'd go telling Big Man, and he'd go, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." It'd be like a barking thing, and he'd go, well, at that time, you could almost be in the kitchen getting your soda because he's just going to go, well, you know, tonight, brother, you know. So, and Kurt said, and Blackwell used to talk about it, you want to whisper like, well, let me tell you something. Like Jake would talk real softly, and then you want people to go, wait, what did he say? Like when you got him leaning in towards the TV a little bit, like, wait, I want to hear what he said. That's when you got him like, you got the hook set. Time to get him in the boat, you know.
I mean, for somebody that Ox Baker, man, that was.
How about the crowed up eyebrows?
I mean, but the thing was that people, it was always the story that, you know, he could talk the world into the building, but the minute he got in the ring, boy, they'd pay double to leave.
Yeah. That's when you get guys like that, and guys like Abdullah the Butcher and stuff like that. That's how guys who can work with anybody make a living, you know.
I'll tell you,
I always consider myself like a utility player.
I'll tell you somebody that's
worked with just about anybody.
Like somebody that's very underrated.
I worked with Disco to prove it.